Welcome to another Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Saturday, February 13th. I am Ian Cameron, and we're going to go to the matchup tonight on Saturday night, Columbus Blue Jackets, Chicago Blackhawks. For today's Play of the Day, we've got Columbus about even money with Chicago, minus 110 on both sides. The total, 5.5, shaded to the over in this game. I have mentioned, I believe, in a previous Play of the Day video, I believe we talked about Columbus once since they got Patrick Laine, but the main premise behind Columbus since they got Patrick Laine in that trade with the Winnipeg Jets is the fact that Laine's provided a boost offensively to the Columbus team, but he's also probably made them a worse defensive team as his play away from the puck. When he's got the puck on his stick, obviously very capable, elite finisher. He has one of the best releases in the NHL, but defensively, he's still got some question marks. But offensively, he's added to this Columbus team. You put those two together, and then you look at Columbus in 5 games since they got Patrick Laine. It's not that big of a coincidence to me that they're 4-1 to the over. They've played a little bit more up-tempo. They've been a little bit more wide open style of hockey with Laine on the ice. Columbus's games have averaged 8.6 total goals per game in those last 5 games. And even John Tortorella, the head coach of the Jackets, said after the 6-5 win over Chicago in the first game between these two teams the other night, he said, some nights we're going to have to outscore the other team. Not going to be always able to win games low scoring, tight checking, 3-1. There are going to be instances you're going to have to score. I think he knows the defense hasn't been quite as good this season so far for his team. And I think he knows he's got a better offensive team now with the additions of not only Laine, but Jack Roslovic should be talked about as well. He also came from Winnipeg to Columbus in that trade. And Jack Roslovic has been on fire since joining the Blue Jackets. 9 points in 8 games for him. Cam Atkinson and Oliver Bjorkstrand have been good. 22 points for them combined on the season. Chicago's played good defensive hockey most of the season, but the Blackhawks got away from that on Thursday. I'm sure they'll attempt to play better defensively, but you look at some of those numbers for Chicago in terms of keeping teams to 3 goals or less, which they were able to do in 7 of their last 8 games prior to that 6-5 loss to Columbus on Thursday. But their goals against doesn't correlate with some of the other advanced numbers, such as expected goals against, expected and high danger chances allowed. Chicago is still giving up the 6th most high danger scoring chances in the NHL. So that tells me that, on the surface, it looked like the defense was playing well, keeping the goals against numbers much lower, but they're still giving up high quality chances, 6th most in the NHL. And eventually, if you're going to give up that many prime scoring opportunities, eventually you're going to see the puck go in against you. And I think we saw signs of that for Chicago Thursday night in the 6-5 loss to Columbus. Give credit to Kevin Lankinen and Malcolm Subban, the 2 goalies, for playing probably better than a lot of people thought, myself included. But I think now you're going to see the Chicago team come back to earth a little bit defensively. And again, we've got this total of 5.5. Columbus totals have not been adjusted 1 iota with Patrick Laine now on this team, and the uptick in scoring and goals overall in Columbus games. Not one single adjustment. All of these totals remain at 5.5. Again, I mentioned 8.6 total goals per game on average for games involving the Columbus Blue Jackets over the last 5 games since they got Laine and Roslovic in the lineup. So I see, once again, really solid value to bet another Columbus game up and over the total, something I've been doing quite a bit lately with a lot of success. See if we can do it one more time with another winning wager tonight. I'm going to go with Columbus, Chicago, over 5.5, minus 115. That is your Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Saturday, February 13th. I'm Ian Cameron. Thank you for watching. I will be back with you on Monday for another edition of the Pub Sports Radio NHL